Hi everybody, and welcome to this video walkthrough of the IPEDS Data Feedback Report dashboard for Cecil College. So the IPEDS Data Feedback Report is an annual report that is published once all previously submitted information is analyzed and reviewed. And the data feedback report is typically produced as a PDF or an HTML document, and it's pretty static. It doesn't change at all. There's really nothing you can really do with it other than view it, consume it, that sort of thing. So when we started to look at the data feedback report, we noticed that Cecil College has an automatic group assigned, and that automatic group spans quite a bit of geography and includes 26 institutions and all over the United States, the most coming from the state of Oklahoma. It's about 5, a couple from Texas, Alabama, and North Carolina, and then one from everywhere else. In fact, Maryland, only Cecil College is the only institution from Maryland in this automatic group. Now, I've provided you with a list of the institutions over here on the left by city and state, as well as their basic Carnegie classification. And I've highlighted the classification for Cecil College in green, and all the other institutions that are in the automatic group are in this yellow. So you can see the diversity of institutions by Carnegie classification within this selection. Now, in consultation with the team at Cecil College, a selected group was determined to consist of about 13 institutions. And as you can see here, those only span about 4 different states and include institutions, again, across Carnegie classifications for 2-year public institutions, but Cecil's classification is much more, much more of a, more colleges are assigned to it, along with the next level, which is high career, technical, high traditional, than just having 1 or 2 institutions. And again, you can see here, those selected schools are listed out by their location. And that's just an introduction to the actual comparison groups that are available within this dashboard. If we're ready to look at some data, then we'll click on Analysis. And within the Analysis section, there are actually 7 different views to look at data by 12-month enrollment, for fall enrollment, institutional completions, retention and graduation rate, financial aid, as well as employee data. At any point in time, if you want to go back and look at the institutions, the button works both ways, so you can just select institutions. And again, we can switch between the groups anywhere that we are within the dashboard. And so, looking at the selected and then automatic, back to the selected, what I've done is produce the data from IPEDS for each of these 2 groups to show where Cecil College stands in relationship to the median of the comparison group across a number of metrics within each of these categories. So for example, within 12-month enrollment, we can quickly compare Cecil to the median of the comparison group by unduplicated enrollment across a number of years. Another limitation, by the way, of the data feedback report that IPEDS produces is it only includes 1-year data in each publication. We've got trend data throughout this entire dashboard. Looking at fall enrollment, again, the buttons are very much applicable. You can simply see the total fall enrollment by full-time, part-time, again, comparing Cecil to either group at any point in time. Completions data are 12 months of completions, broken it up by associate's degrees, certificates of less than 1 year, and certificates of 1 year to 2 years. Retention and graduation rates for student outcomes show retention rates by full-time and part-time, as well as the transfer out rate, and then the 150% graduation rates by race, as well as by whether or not they were Pell recipients, subsidized student loan recipients, or those that did not receive Pell or subsidized student loans. The financial measures are your core expenses and core revenues, looking at tuition and fees, data preparations, grants, local appropriations, etc. And then the expenses being the typical instruction, research, public service, academic support, student support, those sorts of things. Financial aid looks at what measures of financial aid for the amount and percent of students who are awarded Pell Grants, institutional grant aid, state or local grant aid, or those that take out student loans. And last but not least, employees show the total number of employees broken out by instructional and non-instructional, as well as the average salary for the equated 9-month full-time instructional staff by rank. Again, for Cecil College compared to the median throughout the entire report. I hope this is helpful.